experiences on the buses?
On the buses, yeah. There are several. I can remember going way back before the Second World War when, of course, Bristol buses were owned by Bristol Tramway and Carriage Company, and they were painted blue. My very first experience of buses and trams is an interesting link here with the Blitz, because we've been out to my father's cousins out at Brislington on a Sunday in November 1940. We were coming back about 5:30, 6 o'clock from Brislington along the Bath Road, and the sirens went. We were on this tram. The tram immediately stopped because the electricity supply was cut off, and we then had to sort of walk, run, or as my father used to say, scurry from Bath Road right across Wells Road and back to Bedminster. And we just got down into the area showed before the bombing began. So that was a very vivid experience of travelling on a tram. Buses, I suspect, there are several routes which interest me. First of all, I went to Marywood School, Marywood Grammar School for boys as it was, and one could catch a bus from Mill Lane, which went along St John's Lane, Wedmore Vale, Glenvale, which took us up to school. We would invariably just be coming down over Sheen Road to the junction with the Malaga Road, we'd see the bus, and we'd have to rush, and a tremendous run. And we had a guy with us called Tucker, who was an outstanding athlete. He would finish about 20 yards ahead of the rest of us, and he would hold the bus up so we could get the bus to school. The other problem was we were always told and always warned at school, coming in the back down over Glenvale, boys on bicycles to school would frequently overtake the bus, which did give rise to quite considerable concern, and unfortunately led to one fatality, because there was somebody in our year at school, Clive Plumley, who was actually killed in attempting to do that. But yeah, there's. I suppose the other thing was the old 22 bus. The old 22 was a very favourite of mine. It ran from what is now the Robins in Winterstoke Road. There used to be a fire station there, this towards the end part of the war in the 1940s. And in fact, it would run up through Smythe Road and through Southwood, the city centre. It was unique in the sense it was A, single decker, and B, had wooden seats. So you'd spend most of the journey trying to hold on to these retted slats within the wooden seat. But the 22 was quite unique. Now I think Rosalie got something to say about the 36.
Oh, the 36 bus went from Montrose Park in Brislington to Old Market. But the seats weren't like this. It was one long seat, passage at the side, so that if you were sitting next to the window and you wanted to get out, you had to sort of clamber past 3 or 4 people sitting alongside you.
And then two other routes which had particular resonance for myself. The number 8, which ran from Bedminster down through to Kingswood, and the number 9, which ran from Ashton Swingbridge right through to Hanham, and they were the ones which really got you up to the city centre or thereabouts. But one's always had a fascination for Bristol buses and Bristol Tramway and Carriage Company, and I always refer to the city centre still as the tramway centre, because that's where it all sort of emanated from. Thank you.
Lovely.